I didn't know. How many times have you heard that excuse? Or how many times have you used that excuse? I didn't know. But that's your plea of innocence. And that's when you say, I'm sorry. And if you're sneaky enough, that's your way of escaping responsibility. I didn't know. Uh, Sorry, not sorry, I guess, for some people. But the king in our first reading experienced the same thing. They have offended God. They have done things that are against what the Lord stipulates or asks. And it's written in a book. But they haven't read that book. They haven't even seen it nor heard about its content. And they are experiencing the impact, the consequences. You see, when you do something wrong, it damages you. Doesn't matter if you know it or not. Like if you jump from that cliff, if it's covered by clouds and you don't know it's a cliff, you will still fall. You can tell gravity that hey, sorry, I didn't know you exist. So the king in our first reading experienced the same thing, but he didn't make that excuse. Instead, the first thing that he did was read he asked his people, the high priest beside him, to read the contents and what have we done wrong. And he has made amends and made the covenant with God. Brothers and sisters, all of us have fallen short. Saint Paul even said that he himself, a saint, follower, a warrior of God, has fallen short of God's command. What more us? What more me? We have all fallen short, and sometimes we did it innocently. But that doesn't mean that we will not make amends. And it also teaches us we should proactively know what we should do. We cannot stand by idly. We have to be passionate. We cannot wait passively. We have to wait actively. We have to go. We have to uh, reach out and find out how are we to live. It's no longer an option to be a bystander. We have to be part of the story. Else, we might end up killing ourselves, not just physically, but more importantly, spiritually, because we weren't actively searching for what we are supposed to do.